What is going on, smart people? It is me, your boy Jimpy, and you guys did not believe me last episode when I told you I am back on the grind. But as you can see, we are here playing Minecraft Survival again. In this episode, I'm actually joined with somebody new who has not yet joined the world yet. So it actually is one of my good friends named Nick. Fun fact, we used to be neighbors a very long time ago. Back in 6th grade, back before I was known as Jimpy. Back then, I was just your average 6th grader, you know, wearing the neon clothes. And here he is, open politic. And can we just take a moment to appreciate that skin? Like, look at that. He just eating berries. He do be kind of chilling though. But yeah, this episode, another voiceover, unfortunately. Just gonna be a pretty chill one. We're just working on the house, and by the end of the episode, we will almost be done with it. I think I do like one more episode. It's like an episode and a half of me just finishing my house. But yeah, shout out to Nick. He's working on his house. He's doing like a little beach house. I can't remember if I take a look at it by the end of the episode. But in other words, his house looks very cool. And so as you guys can see, I'm just doing the boring stuff. This is a very boring episode gameplay wise. Just building my roof and all the boring stuff, you know. Also, I wasn't originally planning on this video being a commentary again. I was actually, me and Nick were in a party at the time of me recording this. And so I thought I was just going to use that audio and just put it over, you know, obviously the gameplay. But unfortunately, when I was like screen recording the clips and like working to edit them, you can barely hear him. Like, for some reason, I can hear him on my mic just fine, but for some reason the audio just can barely hear him, and I have no idea why. So I'm gonna have to figure that out. So the next couple episodes, unfortunately, we will have to be going and sticking with this little commentary. Also, I decided to I'm gonna make a cap limit on people I want joining the world, and so once again, my social medias are going to be in the description down below. Shoot me a DM, shoot me a Snapchat, just say, Jimpy, I want to join your world. And you know, odds are you probably will get in. It's on all Bedrock platforms now because, you know, obviously I got the crossplay working out. So, you know, I really want you guys to join this world. I only have like 4 people joining it so far. I have a couple of my other friends planning on joining it. We just, you know, it's kind of hard getting timing right. You'd think it'd be a lot easier now that it's summer vacation, but people still have stuff to do, including myself. I got work most nights these days, so yeah, you know, I really would like you guys to join this world. But yeah, for now, I think I'm gonna make the cap limit at about 10 people. You know, if it ends up not being too hard to handle, then I'll probably make it more, and who knows, maybe I'll make this a realm one day. I feel like that'd be pretty cool. And also, yeah, Nick died. I guess that's kind of the consequences you get building a beach house. You know, he's right next to the water, and all the drowns are gonna come get him. But yeah, I'm thinking about 10 people right now. In the future, it'll probably be a lot more. But I think that's just what I'm going to decide for now. I also just want to give like a quick shout out to you guys. You guys actually been giving me a lot of support lately. I've been averaging like a new subscriber a video. And I know like some of you bigger channels are like, oh my gosh, that's it. But I mean, that's honestly a lot of growth. I've seen a lot of growth like the past like 2 months. Or ever since I started uploading again. You guys have been rocking it. And I just want to say thank you all for that. It's been very fun. I've really enjoyed making these videos lately, so more in the future coming soon. I have so many ideas, you guys don't even know. Like, when I'm at work just chilling, like, I'll be taking orders, but like, also in my mind, I'm thinking like, hey, what's my next video idea? And I have a couple of ones I think you guys are gonna like, but I don't want to spoil them. You guys just have to wait till they release. But you know, I just have a really good feeling about this summer. Like, things are starting to open up. You know, the last couple of months have been obviously not so great with the whole corona situation, but you know, things at least in my state are starting to open back up. I know some of you other states, you know, obviously have more cases than mine, so you guys have to stay locked down. Makes sense. But you know, things are starting to open back up, and you know, yeah, I just been getting a lot of video ideas. I think it's gonna be a great summer, YouTube wise. You know, I'm just really excited to upload stuff for you guys like I've never really felt before, so I'm really excited to go into the summer. But no, while we're talking about corona, I've actually seen like a lot of interesting things, including, it was actually said by my US history teacher. Sorry, I couldn't even think of that for a second. So yeah, my US history teacher, he was telling us that, like, what do we think of corona overall? Do you think like our civil liberties have been, you know, taken away from us ever since the whole lockdown? And I think in a way they really have. And if you actually look at like past American history, you know, if you really look at it, if you look at like all the wars and everything that's happened throughout our history, like, it's very interesting. I feel like in times of like need and times of like danger, like this one, we tend to see the pattern where our civil liberties get taken away. For the good or for the worst, you know, that's kind of up for debate, but it's definitely an interesting thing to think about, because you look at the world wars, you know, like there's been a bunch of sedition acts and everything like that. You know, obviously, and during quarantine, we're not allowed to go anywhere, and, you know, police officers are kind of enforcing it, so whether it's right or wrong, I guess that's up for debate, but just kind of an interesting thought. Also, I probably should describe my gameplay a little bit. Stop talking about school and politics and everything like that. So right here, I'm actually building a little waterfall that should be on the side of the house. It actually is really cool. And also, I think I should also say that this is not my build. I actually got this tutorial from a YouTube video, and as much as hate you guys might give me for that, there's nothing wrong with wanting to build a cool house and just looking off a YouTube video. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Some of you guys might hate on me, but you know, at the end of the day, my house is gonna end up pretty cool. So yeah, shoutouts to Flying Cow 01, I think was the channel name. I put the name in the description. I can't remember exactly what it was, but you know, he makes some really cool tutorials. I think this one was like, he did like different percentages of how hard he was gonna build, and this was like only 40%. And I was like, you know, 40%, it looks amazing, and I honestly don't need something super big. But yeah, shout out to him. He has a really cool channel. He posts building tutorials. So yeah, shout out to him for sure. Also, I really wish I could show off me and Nick's party audio. If you guys don't know and haven't watched the past couple episodes, I actually work at Chick-fil-A, right? And Nick here, he works at Dunkin' Donuts. It was really fun. We were just talking about like regulars, because I feel like it's like restaurants, you kind of get the regulars, you know? And I feel like that's with any restaurant. People just really like it, and people come in, you know, ever so often. And so we were just talking about the regulars, and like, I don't know, they're just so unique. Like, they always just have something about them. Like, for example, at my Chick-fil-A location, I don't know if I should say it, but this guy always comes in wearing a top hat, so we just call him Top Hat and then his name. And every time he comes to Chick-fil-A, like the drive-thru or whatever he comes in, he just always wears that top hat. So it's always pretty cool. Shout out to our locals at my Chick-fil-A. They are just amazing. We also have another guy, and he loves mints. And so every time we see him come through the drive-thru, we just have like, we almost give him, honestly, probably give him like our whole stock of mints. Yeah, also, if you guys didn't know, Chick-fil-A does have mints. So if you want a mint, you know, sometimes after you eat, you get that bad breath, you know, ask for some mints, whoever's taking your order, and they can get you hooked up, you know. Mints are a lifesaver, if you know what I mean. So as I'm doing this little screen recording, it's actually my last day of school, and I'm pretty hyped about it. Your boy, he finished with straight A's, but honestly, I really didn't. My teachers just kind of hooked it up, you know. They rounded up your boy to an A. So shout outs to them. I actually got really lucky with my teachers this year. They're all pretty chill and all pretty cool. So it's been a great junior year. Shout outs to all my friends too. I know a lot of them watch my videos. You guys make the year even better, you know. But yeah, you know, it's been a really great year. You know, I'm very excited. I have some stories for you guys throughout the school year. Maybe I'll do some videos like that where I just give you guys funny stories throughout my high school years, and maybe even before as well. But for the OGs sticking to the very end of the video, I'll give you guys a little quick story. So I had my teacher the other day pull up the Chick-fil-A drive-thru. I was taking orders, and yeah, she was there. She ordered, I can't even remember what she ordered, but basically the thing that makes it really awkward is I haven't done any work in her class since quarantine. And your grade can't technically change because the virus is basically like, it can only help your grade. So I already had the A in her class, and I was like, no, I'm not gonna do any work. And so it's just very awkward. She's like, I haven't seen you do any of your work. And I was like, oh, I'm sorry, just been busy with the work. And I just gave it a total dumb excuse. But I am gonna have to end the story there. If you guys enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like. If you hated it, leave a dislike. And if you like what I do, consider a sub. And as you can see here, Nick is trying to infect me with the coronavirus. Bye guys.